Hey there, church. I'm so excited to inform you about something that we have decided to commit to as a church body in 2021, and I want to give you a little bit of history about how this decision came about. So in the summer of 2018, I was taking Hebrew courses at New Orleans Baptist Theological Seminary, and I met a man named Jonathan Bryant. And Jonathan and I connected really fast because he and I were both in ministry. He was living in Mississippi at the time. He has a wife, and we both have two daughters that are the exact same age. And Jonathan and I connected very quickly. And in this connection, in this time that we were getting to know one another, Jonathan had shared with me that he and his family were committed to moving to the city of Toronto in Canada to become full-time missionaries. And I just remember his story and his commitment and his conviction being so impacting upon me. And I just found myself thinking about him pretty often and praying for him and just hoping for their ministry and being so encouraged by their ministry at a time when I had uprooted my family from Mobile, Alabama to come to New Orleans. And for me, imagining that as being a sacrifice for my family, to imagine taking my wife and children and moving them to Toronto, to a different country to do ministry, I was just so inspired by that. And so over the course of the last 2 years or so, a little more than a year and a half, Jonathan and I have talked on and off. We've messaged each other on Facebook and it just kind of kept connected. And he let me know that he and his family were going to be looking for church partners to help fund their ministry in Toronto as they were moving there in October of 2020. So not only were they moving to a different country, but moving to Toronto in a pandemic. So just imagine the stress that they've been under, but at the same time, I'm so inspired by the commitment that they had and the conviction that they've had to follow that calling in their life. Jonathan and his wife Courtney and their children, their ministry is sponsored by the North American Mission Board, also known as NAM. And in order to serve with North American Mission Board, they also need churches to partner with them and to fund their ministry. And I'm so excited to let you guys know that we have decided to be one of those churches. So we are going to be directly funding the Bryant family and their ministry. So Jonathan sent us a video just last week to introduce himself, to tell us about he and his family, and to tell us about their ministry. And I'm going to share that video here with you now. And I would just like to ask you to do two things. To pray for Jonathan and his family and for our church as we fund their ministry, and pray that people come to know God there in Toronto through their ministry and just in general. But then also we want to ask you for your support of the Bryant family, be that just through prayer, be that through connection with them. Jonathan's going to tell you about their Facebook page and other ways that you can get in connection with them. And we're going to be doing things like sending them gifts and letters and things throughout the year. But then also we just want to ask you to support financially our church and this ministry that we've decided to be a part of. And I'm so excited about us being able to partner with the Bryant family. And I'm going to let Jonathan introduce them now.
Hello, First Baptist Belle Chase. I am Jonathan Bryant, your new church planning partner. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for coming alongside of us and partnering with us. My wife Courtney and I have been married 8 years. We have a daughter Ellie who is 7 and another daughter Avery who is 5. In October of 2020, we moved to Whitby, Ontario to plant churches in Whitby. We have come not to just plant one, but multiple churches in the town of Whitby. And one thing that you should know is we are part of the SEND network with the North American Mission Board, as well as a micro network called the Fellowships, a part of the SEND network. And one thing that you need to know about Toronto is the need for the gospel. In the greater Toronto area, there are 7.2 million people and 97% are lost. That's right, 97% of the people that live in the greater Toronto area do not have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. It goes a little bit further than that. Out of the 7.2 million people, there are 42% that are part of an unreached people group. So the nations are here in Toronto. There are two ways that you can stay in contact with us. One is look on Facebook and search for Bryant's in Toronto, where you will see our Facebook page. You can also email us at bryantsintoronto@gmail.com and get involved with our newsletter that we send out quarterly to kind of keep you updated on what's taking place, prayer requests that we have. And know that we are praying for you as you are praying for us. We look forward to a great partnership with you as we seek to do the will of God and plant His churches in the greater Toronto area.